And then we'll end the session with the Q&A. We encourage members that is online or on that is physically here as well to ask questions. I think let's make it santai, relax. We share. I think we got different from different countries. So I think it will be very interesting for us to share and learn from each other. What are the technology, how it can help them to boost their productivity. Okay. So without further ado, I'd like to invite James Lai, the chairman, and then we got Cecily. Should we introduce everybody first? Maybe, yeah? James Lai, and then we got Cecily, secretary. James is our chairman. Okay, maybe I'll pass the floor to James. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, John, for the kind introduction. So again, on behalf of Malaysia IoT Association, I'd like to thank everyone attending this event, both online and offline. Right. I would like to take this opportunity to also to wish all Malaysians happy Merdeka, happy Independence Day. This is our 68th year of independence. Okay, let's go to my slides. Right. So a little bit about Malaysia IoT Association of MyIoTA. For those who are new to us, we are one of the largest IoT and AI trade associations based in Malaysia. We have actually members coming from the A to Z of IoT and the AI ecosystem. So again, this is our members. So at the moment, we are not that big yet. We have about 172 members, I think the last count that we have. And they are from the A to Z of the IoT ecosystem. So I want to share more about what they do later on. And actually, most of our speakers today are actually our members. So you also get to know about what they do in the IoT ecosystem and space. And we are more than welcome to welcome more members into our fraternity. Right. So this is how our members are grouped into. This is not it's inclusive of everyone because I ran out of space to put everyone in the slides. Right. So you can see the members ranges from startups, SMEs, multinationals, and also government agencies, right, into different verticals. And this year, one of our initiatives is to introduce 3 verticals that we're focusing on, which is smart cities and infrastructure, food security, agri-tech, and also smart manufacturing, and so forth. So these are some activities that we have done for this year. Right, you can actually go to this link over here to know more about our activities and the applications. And I think in another 2 weeks, we actually will be having a MyIoTA Pavilion at Smart City Expo. This is one of the largest events, I think, by the government of Malaysia, right? Working with the digital ministries and all the agencies under it. We actually have our own pavilion. Come and visit us and our members at booth number 4303 and 4304, right? Again, feel free to reach out to us later on or in the chat if you want more information about this event, right? Again, last but not least, I would like to take this opportunity to thank also Malaysia Productivity Corporation, who is our champion agency for productivity, right? IoT and AI being one of the technology that we think will actually increase a lot in improving productivity, right? I'll pass the floor back to John.
Next, I would like to invite Dr. Halimatun to do the opening. Over to you, Doctor. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. John. Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, salam productivity, and salam Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni. And to all, yeah. So it is my privilege to be here with you, yeah. Together with Mr. TS James Lai, yeah.
Dr. Halima is muted. Anyway, we cannot hear it.
Okay. Those who are online, can you mute your mic? Thank you. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And we also here we have Encik Aiman Riza, yeah, Encik Aiman Riza, Mr. Tan Lee Shin, yeah, TSCC Lee, also Miss Nasibeh, yeah. Thank you so much for coming here. And also my colleagues from MPC, we have Mr. Aiman, yeah, Mr. Aiman, Miss Akila, and Miss Izzati. Yeah. Have a seat. So in MPC, when talk about digital transformation, means we embedding technology across the capital, labor, energy, materials, and services to lead productivity and sustainability together. So as an agency under MITI, MPC's role is to provide advisory and on management practices, labor market reform, and regulatory reform so that businesses can adopt digital tools more effectively. Yeah? And we are committed to strengthening Malaysia's productivity. Our national goal is to achieve an annual productivity growth of 3.6% by 2030 and to be top 10 in the most competitiveness nations globally. And with that, we are already making great progress together with private sector as well as ministry and agency, having climbed from 34th place in 2023 to 23rd place in this year. So this award trend gives us confidence in our goal to reach out to top 12 by 2030. Yeah. However, when talk about what we have done, we must address a key challenge, which is the productivity paradox. Yeah, means that where the phenomenon, this phenomena happen, significant, where investment in technology doesn't always doesn't always lead to a corresponding increase in productivity. Yeah, when talk about while our nation has made great strides in technology adoption, but our data highlights and shows concerning trends. So we can have seen a decline in our rankings for digital and technology skills, which have fallen from 22nd in 2017 to 14, to 40 place in 2025. So likewise, our management practices also have dropped from 15 in 2017 to 42 place this year. So these figures signal a clear skill mismatch and an urgent need for stronger leadership, commitment, and high performance culture to leverage and execute what we have done, especially on technology adoption. Yeah. So I believe that this is where you and our SMEs here come in. As a backbone of Malaysia's economy, businesses are crucial to this transformation. As I mentioned earlier, that the national agenda, a part of to achieve 3.6% of productivity. We also in national agenda to empower 1.1 million enterprises, businesses through affordable digital solutions, technology matching, and also reskill and upskilling programs. Yeah. And we are working to ensure that our businesses not only survive but succeed by overcoming the productivity paradox. As what I shared earlier. Yeah. Okay. With that, I would like to thank you to MyIoTA Association. Yeah. And its members to continue collaborating with MPC, to provide a practical and impactful digital solution for our businesses. Yeah. Together, we can ensure that our investment in technology translate into tangible productivity gains for all. Yeah. I believe that after this, Aiman, my colleagues will share on what we are doing, especially to encourage businesses, SME, to adopt technology and how this adoption can improve their business process and productivity. Yeah. And lastly, thank you, and I wish you all here online as well as physical have a productive and insightful session. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. for the insightful information and update. I think productivity, I was very happy when I saw the report ranking has improved a lot. I think together, all of us can do our part, so hopefully the Malaysia IoT Association can, play a role as well in terms of increasing the productivity, whether we use technology or we are involved directly or indirectly in the helping the nation to, increase, productivity for the countries and so on. So also just now, some of them just walked in. Just now, just to introduce Dato' J.S. Daliwa is one of our members and part of the ESCO as well. I think we got a gentleman from. Okay. And then we got Mr. Lee, Secretary of the Association, and then we got Helena Wang from China as well, basically in the team as well. So then we got Chen helping us out, Aiman here as well, and Nasiba you mentioned just now. So when we got a lot of members, also partners online from various countries. I'm trying to find where they are. We broadcast this through China as well, and then we got Taiwan in just now, and then Russia and I think Australia also coming in. So it's quite good to have a various mix of members from around the world. And we got Mr. Mahe also. I think all the speakers are online. Unfortunately, some of them are traveling. So we were trying to, in fact, my intention was to get all the speakers here today. So, but most of them, they're on business trips, some in Hong Kong, I think some in Ipoh. Mr. Mahil, Muhammad Mahil is from Egypt, so he's over there. I think it's morning for him. We thank you. And then we got LH here, Elvistan, here. And then let's see who else. Ken is in Hong Kong also. So our members are like everywhere. I think maybe it's good also. Everyone is busy, doing their business and so on. So without further ado, I would like to invite our first speakers after the introduction of everyone. Amar Singh. Amar Singh is in, I think, northern side, right? So, Jamal,
Yes.
can you share your slide? And the floor is yours. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, James. Thank you, John.
Everyone, can you all hear us? Can give us a thumbs up if you can hear. Is the sound good?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay.
All clear?
Before that, I would like to introduce, I think I saw Tan Sri Rene Althoff. He's our advisor to the association. He's online. Tan Sri, you want to say a few words? A very short one. Tan Sri, he's on holiday, but he's very happy to join us. He's in pink, I think pink or red color, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tan Sri, you want to say a few words? He's in, I think, beautiful islands, beautiful mountain in Italy. So, Tan Sri.
Yeah, my world is the mountains, clear air, clean air, and MyIoTA association. So because IoT is the driving force of digitalization anywhere in the world, we can learn a lot from the rest of the world. But our focus is, and that is my focus on the research project of Utah, how can we enable Malaysia's SMEs to global competitiveness? Global competitiveness is a key for all of us because online world does not have any borders anymore. So we can move on a global basis. And luckily, John, you introduced so many members of all continents, I think all, yeah? So it's a great pleasure to me to be focused on those areas where we can really leverage from global knowledge on behalf of Malaysia's economy, growing beyond normality of 4%. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tan Sri. Enjoy your holiday. Sorry to trouble you while you're on holiday.
It's a great pleasure.
Okay. So next, I'd like to pass the floor to Amar Singh. The floor is yours.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me loud and clear.
Yep, it's good.
Okay. All right. I will start. Yeah. Thank you, John, and also MPC for collaborating with MyIoTA. I am Amar Singh, also EXCO member with MyIoTA. So today I'll be sharing with you our company solution. Yeah, we are from Kejuruteraan Bina Rangkaian Sdn Bhd. We have been around for a while now. So I'll be sharing with you how IoT can combine with CAFM, which is better known as Computer Aided Facility Management, and CMMS, Computerized Maintenance Management System, in transforming smarter facility management. Yeah, we look into how KBR solution can integrate devices, sensors, and data into smarter operations, right? So A little bit of ourselves before I go into the details. We are a Malaysian-based engineering company. We started off with engineering services some time back, and now we have moved into IoT, smart IoT solutions. And also our focus at one time used to be mainly in the telecommunication sector. Right? Our mission is simple: to enhance operational efficiency and empower digital transformation. Right? We just a little bit more about the company. We provide 3 core solutions, mainly IoT-based smart solutions, telecom engineering services, and facility management systems. Each is designed to improve efficiency, reliability, and mainly cost saving. Right? The next slide. Our IoT platform actually connects physical assets to digital world. We give clients centralized visibility and in terms of bulk device integration and seamless connectivity. Our deployment is flexible, such as we use the cloud or even on-premises or even hybrid options. The IoT and CAFM, which is computer-aided facility management, has wide industry impact from telecommunication to manufacturing and to utility sectors. It is actually broad-based, can be implemented in any environment. It streamlines monitoring, improves safety, reduce downtime, and enables predictive maintenance. That is the core here, actually. Reduce downtime and enables predictive maintenance. Most importantly, it empowers real-time decision-making. So all this data is live, so it helps in terms of maintenance. And this is a bit more details on the solution, the core features of the solution. Our CAFM and CMMS system covers entire facility life cycle, such as reactive and preventive maintenance, asset registry, workforce, and inventory. It ensures SLA compliance through alerts and dashboards. Technicians can even manage work orders directly from their mobile app. I think which is quite common these days with a lot of other solutions as well. This is one of our features also. So the CAFM is designed to help organizations plan, manage, and optimize their facilities, from space management to energy monitoring to workplace planning and compliance tracking. So CAFM also provides a centralized digital platform. It allows businesses to not only streamline operations, but also to make data-driven decisions that enhance productivity and sustainability. The CMMS, on the other hand, focuses on maintenance efficiency, enables organizations to schedule preventive maintenance, track work order, monitor equipment health, and manage spare part inventory. By reducing downtime and extending the lifespan of assets, CMMS ensures the critical infrastructure remains reliable and cost-effective. Let me move on. This is traditionally the CAFM solution. The facility management and maintenance have operated as a separate function. So the CAFM solution focuses on managing spaces, resources, facilities, while CMMS ensures equipment and assets are properly maintained. Each has its own strength, but when combined in a single integrated platform, the value multiplies, of course. By unifying CAFM and CMMS, organizations can gain end-to-end visibility and control across all aspects of their operations. Facility data, asset management information, maintenance activities are consolidated in one single platform. This means that space utilization, asset performance, and preventive maintenance are seamlessly connected. In short, the combination of CAFM and CMMS creates a powerful unified platform that drives efficiency, sustainability, and long-term value. Enables organizations to move beyond reactive management, embrace a proactive and strategic approach in managing facilities and asset management. I'll give a simple comparison of CAFM and CMMS. CAFM mainly focuses on facilities and space management, while CMMS CMMS is more asset and maintenance driven. Our systems combine the strength of both, enhanced with our IoT data. Whereas traditionally, CAFM system often fails with IoT integration. I think during the early days, struggle with scaling devices, lack real-time device health check, and a poor alarm escalation. So our platform managed to solve these issues with building device management, escalation logic, and vendor-based access control. So this gives a lot of ease to clients in managing their facilities. Right? And yeah, actually, so sorry. Okay, yeah. So basically, that is more or less my presentation on the technicality part of it. So coming back to the solution, what we are delivering is mainly the benefit we can bring to customers is mainly cost savings, remote visibility, and actionable insights. So faster decision making is mainly the core strength that we have here. So our solution is fully customizable and is already deployed in critical infrastructures. We have clients who have already achieved smarter, safer, and more efficient operations. Yeah. So that's it from my end. We are based in Kuala Lumpur. We have got a regional office up in Ipoh. In fact, I'm here at the moment. And you can post your questions later during the Q&A if you have any. All right. Thank you. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Jama, for the insightful sharing of CAFM and CMMS, which is like facility software, facility asset management, which is quite interesting. I think this could be very useful for SMEs, more SME to explore and how they can increase their efficiency and productivity as well. So these are probably very good software or tools that members can explore, or even MPC's members could, have a look as well. Okay, next, I would like to invite our next speaker, Muhammad Mahil from Sadim, based in Egypt. He's one of our very recent members. He's going to share the topic will be Middle East 4.0, Unlocking IoT and Digital Horizon. Mahil, can you share your slide? Okay, got it. Yep. The floor is yours. Yep.
Okay. Hello, everybody here from Egypt.
You can speak a
And
little
thank
bit
you, John.
louder.
Thank you,
Is the
MyIoT,
voice
for
okay
this
for those
wonderful
online? I think here is quite
opportunity
good.
just to share what we have on the other side here in the Middle East. I will go through my presentation just to talk about a little bit what's going on in this region. I'm here we are in Sadim working with double hats. We are consultants, and also we are implementer for the IoT and AI solutions. But I like to give some numbers on what's going on the ground here in the Middle East, especially in Egypt and the Gulf. So these numbers is talking about the IoT market and how it's growing heavily in this region, depending on some visions of main three countries: United Arab Emirates, KSA, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. And each one of them has its own story, which could be told in a specific. But we will go through just the numbers to show how the numbers is growing heavily and with the concentration on the IoT projects. Why they are concentrating in the IoT in this region, and the consultation business coming with it also. There in most of the countries in the Gulf and in Egypt, they have 2030 vision for the digital transformation for the growth, with main pillars for the IoT especially and the AI. So each country has its own version of its vision. like in Saudi Arabia and the UAE and especially Egypt. Also, there is an expansion, a huge expansion in urbanization and smart cities. Many smart cities are being developed on the ground. In Egypt, they have a new capital like Putrajaya in Malaysia. And in KSA, they have New Riyadh or the new Green Riyadh. They have Neom, Qiddiya, right, Red City, smart cities. And in UAE, we have also Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and and others, smaller versions in Qatar. So this is an robust ecosystem from construction, the urbanization, to the technology, to the investment, created a story that's being developed on the ground. This is three main running projects. All the people know about NEOM in Saudi Arabia, Masdar in United Arab Emirates, Lusail and Qatar, and there is a new capital in Egypt, new administration capital. All of such ecosystem and projects, big projects, create the demand for a lot of work, a lot of innovation, a lot of need for the smart manufacturer, for the IoT, and also for the AI talented skills to contribute in such a revolution. This is what this captured all the companies from all over the world. For example, I work between Cairo, Riyadh, Dubai. But in Riyadh, for example, now all of the world are targeting Riyadh because now it's one of the biggest smartest city to be implemented. They have their Expo version in 2030 and World Cup, World Viva Cup in 2034. So they are attracting also smart stadiums, smart sportive cities, and also smart advanced infrastructure and transportation. Um, and lately they started to concentrate on the green building, and this will we will talk about it later on. In Sedim, we are now 13 years ago company. We are concentrating on AI and data related products. We started working in IoT. I'm specialist in on IoT, especially in the EU data chapter for IoT. So we started working about 13 years ago, and 5 years ago we started to manufacture in Egypt some components, some IoT edges components, and to build a complete solutions that cover the end-to-end specific vertical needs. So we went through some verticals like from starting from process automation, AI, and data engineering, even for small projects. We went through to ingest some ERBs, small ones like Odoo or communicate with SAP or Oracle. We are a strategic partner for Microsoft and Oracle also, and to provide even the consultation services in how to build and to implement and to operate these things. But we have concentrated lately on main three AI, IoT verticals that we saw it's the market needs it heavily in the Middle East. One is called Logistics Mind, and this is about distribution, AI-based distribution for products, mission, people on the ground using IoT sensors combined with some devices connected to people. And it's where now we are working in many projects in the pharmaceutical sectors and in the construction sectors. the eyesight, or what we call it's related somehow to the construction industry and the green buildings and the sustainability ecosystem. And this is also related how to create an innovative ideas that combine the benefits of the IoT and AI to provide a specific vertical value proposition for a specific industry. And as most of people, we have an IoT hub also because people in the Middle East, some cultural needs and when some regulation, they prefer to have their own versions of IoT data hubs to be connected or to be on-prem, to be built on premises in their local data centers, either inside the boundaries of the country or even inside some big companies like STC and Aramco. So all of such IoT hub versions with all of its layers coming from collecting data with different protocol types, all of such things, up to the data analysis and AI versions, some things for predictive maintenance, some smart metering and the monitoring analysis. And we have built one of the largest smart meters for B2C, for the clients management platforms in the Middle East, as it handles more than 100,000 smart meters in one of the cities here in Egypt. And it managed monthly about $300 million of payments for the smart meters for the inhabitants or the final clients. Because I go to Malaysia and I was in Kuala Lumpur and I have some scientific relations and some friendship with like Joan and MyIoT and also some universities in Malaysia. I find there could be a very good collaboration story that could be done between the two sides. There are many things to be provided from the knowledge, from the experience coming from Malaysia side and the ASEAN in general. And actually, there is a lot of companies working on the region, but they need what we call a different story to tell, depending on some domestic experiences from scientific, cultural, legal perspective, just to reach or to achieve some business on the ground. And that we are hoping to collaborate in this to provide such stories between us. What we could do together, we can accelerate innovation. In a country like Egypt, we have very talented resources. They are serving the region, they are serving Europe, and they could be capitalized on their experience from people in Malaysia just to provide their services for the region or just to exchange some knowledge. We need to build some local capacity for some specialization, like the specialization of the chips and advanced manufacturing or fabrication. We want to also focus on the sustainability or the IoT projects from the sustainability perspective, as it's main requirement now in the region. At last, beyond the connectivity, it's about not just connecting devices, but about connecting people to better quality of life. Thank you for your time and thank you for the opportunity here. And I'm here for any question if there is. Thank you. Thank you, John. Back to you.
Thank you, Mahir, for your presentation. For your information, I met Mahir, quite interesting also. He came all the way and then we got connected through LinkedIn. So that's the power of digital. And then from there, we have several meetings. And then he straight away joined the members. I think there's a lot of ideas that we can collaborate. I mean, they are doing a lot of smart water metering as well, 100,000. That's quite a number. So I think there's a lot of idea
Yes.
that technology that we can share. Learning from each other. The pros and cons. Of the adoption of technology for any companies or big or small. So thank you, Mahir, for your time. I know it's early morning for you. Thanks again for the presentation. Okay, next I would like to invite Mr. LH Tan, sitting next on my left here. He's going to share about connecting the world digitally, smart spaces and smart SME, leveraging IoT for seamless productivity. Over to you, Mr. Tan. Yep. Yeah, you share your screen. Can you share? Okay, all right. Yep. Floor is yours, yeah. I think, can we share the full screen? Is it possible, or the audience seeing the full screen? Okay, yes, thank you. Thank you, Chen. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. On your camera is better if you can, so they can see you also. Okay. Okay. Currently, Dr. Alimatun, we have about, just counting, about 70 people, totally. So quite online, so I think it was good. Expecting about 50. So we even have a broadcast through China Streaming, one of my partners. They're doing AI translation as well to a local language. So it's quite interesting. So, during last minute, they are very happy to help us stream it out through, I think we have Hong Kong as well. I just saw Hong Kong coming in, and Russia as well, one of our partners. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Over to you, LH. Yeah.
So, next, Shane or LH. I'm from Gitanex. The tagline of our company is called Connecting the World Digitally. But today's topic is on smart spaces, smart SME, leveraging IoT for seamless productivity. So before I begin my presentation, just to affect the thing. Yeah, so SME actually make up more than 97% of the business in India. And yet many faces challenges.
Sorry, we can't hear. With too soft.
Wait. Okay, wait. You can hear my mic. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear now? Is it better?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, better.
Okay. So just the fact that SME make up more than 97% of business in Malaysia, and yet many faces challenges, for example, like tight budgets, manual processes, and then you have lack of digital expertise. So, so the good news is IoT and smart solutions are no longer only for big companies. So SME can adopt them step by step, hopefully through Zetanex solutions and services. Okay. I just go through a brief background about Zetanex. So we are actually a consulting company and also SI company focused on smart building solutions. So our services do cover full project life cycle from consultation all the way to deployment. And we use big data and AI to improve efficiency and drive innovation. Okay. So Zetanex is a Taiwanese company, so our HQ is in Taiwan. So I run the sales and operations for Zetanex Malaysia. Okay. We have more than 10 years experience in smart environment solutions. And the main thing that why we have these smart solutions is, as you look at the last line, we want to connect people, okay, with digital assets. So what are digital assets? Digital assets are those that you see in front of us. For example, this Menara Matrix is a physical building. So what we do is we use our software to convert that particular building into digital assets so that you can do a lot of data input, tracking, and so forth. Okay. Again, I'll go through quickly what we have. So we have mainly 5 services or 5 platforms. The first one is called a BMS, Building Management System, which I'll show a video and demo later. Second would be your smart tenant management application, and this is whereby, take for example, I think we all go shopping, like One Utama. So One Utama shopping mall, one U would be your layout, and then would be Sue's Coffee, Uniqlo. So we have this kind of a smart tenant application to manage between the landlord and the tenants. So the next one we have is a smart parking management application. This is actually to manage the parking facilities. Okay. So moving forward, if we have retailers, SME having business in retailers, we do provide smart retail platforms, and this will consist of like people counting, heat map, buying behavior, and so forth. Again, I'll play a video to make this to be understood clearly. Okay, next we have a smart space design consultancy. So this is whereby we have our expertise to have, let's say, speaker is off.
Maybe you can speak a little bit louder. Yeah.
Very loud.
Is the
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me? Hello?
Test. Is it better? Let's say hi. Yes. No.
Test. Oh, got echo. Okay.
So if we have any company that
Louder.
or wanted to make their building.
Can you hear me? Can you hear us here?
The main voice in the room is quite.
Can you hear here from here?
It's quite low.
Okay. From this side, okay? Hello. Can you show a thumbs up if let's say this side is okay? Oh, okay.
Okay, great.
Oh, is it used to?
Oh, you just have.
You have to use
Both. Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. So this one, okay, I'll move on to the next slide. Okay, so let me play on this video. This is actually our build. So what you can see, this is actually something like a digital twin, from physical to digital. So 4x4, you can actually see what is happening, which includes people walking around. You can see, let's say in this case, if there is a fire, yeah, you see there's fire. So immediately in the security control, you can actually locate at that place, yeah, ASAP. Okay. So these are one of the many features of the BMS that we have. Okay, moving on, the next one, this is more towards retail. Of course, it can be used in other facilities. So you can see this like, so based on this, you can let the marketing people know that model B. Okay, model B is where people might be keen on this in this car showroom. So we have this kind of technology to provide such heat map. Okay, so these are some of the verticals or clients that we serve. So if the SME is within the commercial building, doing retailers, healthcare, hospitality, so we have to support them and provide our services. Okay, so how we work is, as mentioned earlier, ZetaNext, we are more of a software company, more towards the smart building environment. And for anything which is smart technology or basis, we need a lot of data coming in. And those data coming in are those IoT devices. So we do partner with a lot of hardware players, as you can see from here, like Advantech, Asus, Johnson Control, and so forth. Yeah, so for example, if there's a project between ZetaNext and our client, basically we will form a mini consortium So Zetimes will front the client, that's number one, and we will provide the software. And of course, we will actually partner with the relevant hardware players or relevant IoT players in order to complete the projects. Okay. So some of our clients that we have, for example, you can see here, so AData, it's in the semiconductor line. We have customers like NVIDIA, FET Telco. We also have customers in the hospitality like Four Seasons, Hyatt, and Core Pacific. And as mentioned earlier, Zetimes is a Taiwanese company, so we work closely with Taiwan government, for example, like Kaohsiung City and Taipei City. Okay, the rest of my presentation will be more on the video, so please sit back and join. Okay, so what you see here is actually a live Taiwanese company. Yeah, so you can see it's in Chinese. This is actually one of our clients that using our BMS. Some of the data is being hidden due to PNC. So what I'm doing now, I'm using my mouse to rotate the building. Okay, I can also zoom in, okay, to see what is happening within the building. Okay. So on my right, on my left here, you can actually see in real time the power consumption being used, projected by the IoT devices. Okay. So if I move to the right-hand side, you can see the dates times here. Yeah, it's exact. This is the time. So floor by floor, you can actually see what is happening in terms of, this can be customized, whether you want to see power consumption, you want to see the air quality, you want to see the residents, and so forth. Okay, so if I move on to the next one, this is simulation. So this is more like a township. So township is, say that it is a cluster of buildings. So same thing, I can use my mouse, I can rotate, I can zoom in, see, buildings, so we can actually look at the pollution monitoring. We can look at the air quality. And if I click on traffic, okay, you can see, for example, the car plate numbers. So what are the cars coming in and out and so forth. Okay, so these are one of our software products, which is in the BMS section. Okay, so moving on, let's say a customer is in retail. So what we can do, sorry. So for example, we have such analytics for, in this case, like retailers, their packages just came in. Should apply this in airport scenario or airport use cases. So this can be like a suspicious bag being placed in the airport. Okay, again, unmanned store. So basically, the things which is empty needs to be replenished. So basically, you don't need any manpower to be there 24/7. Okay, this is for hygiene purposes. Again, you can actually detect mouse running around the kitchen. It's actually also pretty room. So uniform detection, you can whether it's in a kitchen or in the factories, we can actually monitor or check whether staff so-called as a compliance. Okay, this one, okay. So for example, this lady, we store like Pokong. Someone smoking in gaming center, it also can be flagged as well. So this one we call it late. Okay. So people loitering around, okay, they're not doing big checks, also can be big. So okay, one something that we face a lot. For example, person is not there to collect money, the cashier. So this is considered as a retail loss. Okay, let me do it. The next one is more on people counting. Again, we can help customers or we can help clients or even building management or shopping malls or retailers to do footfall counting as well. Okay. 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 Next one here. This one is we can do fall detection, whether it's in a healthcare center, it's a shopping mall. So the moment someone falls down, okay, then we can actually, you can see on the right-hand side, it's a bit detected. On play just to show you like people tailgating. Okay. So all this will be picked up by our CCTV AI vision. Okay, just to play a few more videos, just to show you that this is in the factory. Just a second. Someone's wearing the PPE. To the person. Okay. Okay, I'll skip this one. I think this is almost, yeah. So this one is fire. So I think this is also important in terms of safety. So the moment there's a fire, this will be captured as well. Okay. Moving on, fire, and there's fire. Okay. So this is the last one, I think. This is oil spill. So the moment there's any oil spill presented, then this will be captured as well. Okay. Yeah, so why I'm showing this one, I think recently we have in Johor. So we did get few inquiry whether is there any tilt or vibration. So we have this sensor ready, and as you know, in Taiwan, one earthquake. So we have this portable. So basically, we're also promoting to building management or even property developers as well. Yeah. Okay, that's all my presentation. So to mention again, what you see here is not purely or that will be seen as more for larger companies, but even SME can adopt some of these solutions. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, LH. It's very useful information. I learned a lot. What are some of the technology for even like smart city? I think security, building management, and then power management consumption. I think
Patient retention, yeah.
Making this clear is your phone. Okay, I'm from Bogor. I'm from Scamat. I'm from Scamat. Center. I was shocked when I saw the news came sent out. Like, whoa, never heard of earthquake in Johor or around, different part of it could be one area like Banjil, weather, management and so on. I think what LH has shared is quite interesting. Also, with incorporating AI into it, I think that will really help, even PBT to manage, to increase productivity, to be more efficient and so on with technology. Okay, good. Thanks very much, LH, for that, a lot of demo. I think that's good. Okay, next I'd like to invite a little bit further. So I think our viewership is online is getting increasing, so which is good. Didn't expect that many. I'd like to invite Sarah Cheng from LEDA Science and Technology based in Hangzhou, China. Very fortunate to meet up with her also when I was in Hangzhou recently. So she will talk about accelerating industry digital intelligence. So let's hear from Sarah. Sarah, could you share your slide, and the floor is yours. Okay, the audience, can you hear us, right? Is it good? Just thumbs up if you can hear us. Yep.
Can, loud and clear.
Okay, good. Thank you. Sarah, floor is yours. Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Can you see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you here and introduce our company. Our company name is LEDA. It is established in 2001, and now we're the #1 LoRa module provider in the world, and ranked top 3 for NB-IoT modules and top 4 for cellular modules. And here are the 4 business scopes our company covered. One is the IC value-added distribution, and to be the distributor of numerous world-class semiconductor companies will not only to get profit from it, but also to get a better price and a better lead time for our own product. The second one is the connectivity modules. Our product line covers a wide range from the 5G to RedCap, then to the middle speed for Wi-Fi Cat 1, and also for BLE, and the low speed like MPLT and LoRaWAN. The third part is that we can provide mature solutions for our customers so they can build their own product very easily. And the fourth is that we can provide ODM and OEM services for our customers. Here are 4 topics I want to cover today. The first one is the smart factory. Second one is the tracking. Third is healthcare. And the last one is the AI products. First is the 5G factory. I want to take our own 5G factory, for example. First is the seamless data transmission. We have connected all the equipment, including the assembling line, tester machines, and packing stations, and all the warehouse into the MES system via 5G. And then the second is the traceability. For all the staff attendance and the valuable assets, we have we can get the location. The accuracy can be reached 1 to 3 meters, even some sub-meters in some critical areas. The third one is we also integrate the AGV and also the IP camera into the 5G network. So we can have the remote analysis and the problem solving and so smoothly. And the last one is that compared to the traditional factories, to reach such, they need tons of cables for the data transmission and for the extra Wi-Fi routers for the AGV, and also the third-party maintenance team for the maintenance. But with the 5G, we only need one network, and it will be deployed and maintained by the carrier. So it will be easier and safer for the customer to use. Second one is the tracker. It's in high risk. We can provide customers with the UWB, BLE, and GPS trackers with different connectivities. And in those high-risk environments, these trackers can be game changer for the safety. For example, we have that they have the sensitive proximity alerts to monitor the areas like reactors, storage tanks, and the toxic zones. When someone is getting too close, the security team will receive the notice and give them time to deal with it and to prevent the accidents. The second one is the advanced geofencing. It is beyond the traditional boundary check. Instead, it can get the dynamic access to the users. So, for example, when a maintenance team want to go into certain rooms for the maintenance, the system can grant a certain time for them to entry. And after the maintenance is finished, they will automatically the access will automatically expire. So it can ensure both the flexibility and also the strict control of the area. Then the third one is the SOS and live tracking. for this, the rescuers can get the instant alert for the emergency, and also they can get the safest and the fastest route to the scene. So it will help them to rescue in the scene. Yeah, this is some use case we cooperate with our customers. The third one is the healthcare. In the traditional way, the healthcare usually depends on the elderly's ability to call for help. But if fall without phone access, it may lead critical delay. So our company has cooperated with China Telecom. We have provided whole systems that the SOS button. This one can be wear in the wrist like a watch, or placed in a certain area at home. If an emergency happens, such as a sudden illness or a fail out, then the elderly only need to press the button lightly, and it will send the alarm to the family or to the emergency centers, so the rescuers can come, and at the same time they can receive the accurate locations of the elderly. So it will reduce the risk that's by delayed rescue. And the last one I want to share with you is the AI product. For the AI product now in China, Liada can provide the whole hardware and also the device management platform. And in China, we've cooperated with Cos, a subsidiary of TikTok. And globally, we have two options. One is also cooperate with Cos. Another one is that we can directly connect our platform to the cloud service like DeepSeek or ChatGPT. And for this one, we have cooperated with, our solutions have empowered many tool companies and also the educational tools makers. And this is one of our customers they've made a AI tourist guide for China National Wetland Museum, used our technology. Okay, here is the ecosystem of Liada. We have such a large customer base, and all of them in many different industries. So if you have interest in any of the products, we can cooperate with our customers and provide the whole solutions and the product to you. Okay, yeah, that's all for today's sharing. So if you have any interest or any, you can contact us. Here's the numbers in the email. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, I was very fortunate to visit their Center of Excellence in China. I think if you saw the last slide, they have they covers a lot of verticals as well. So I think it's for SME who are looking for a solution. They can work with the local partners here as well as a SI, to deploy the technology very quickly and probably, cost effective as well, or, with the local supporting the technology as well. So thank you, Sarah, again. Next, I would like to invite from China, we go to Hong Kong. We got everybody from different countries today. Ken Leong. Ken is a CEO for GPS Signa. He's going to share the smart journey on GPS, dashcam, and IoT. Ken, could you share your slide?
Yeah.
And the
Can you see
floor
my
is yours.
slide?
Yep.
Can you see my slide?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, hi guys. Sorry that I couldn't make it to the KL because I'm traveling. I was with Malaysia Ministry of Transportation to visit factories for our partners in Shenzhen last week. So I'm traveling to Hong Kong, my in-law family, then I'm coming back to Malaysia. So basically I'm a Malaysian. GP Sina is our company in Malaysia. So before I really start to talk about our technology and solutions, I would like to give a bit of background about myself and the company. So eHub is a member for MyIoTA. We joined the association about 2 years ago. So I'm currently an export member as well. So GB Sina is a subsidiary and brand for eHub. How this GB Sina come about is actually we started sometime in 2017. We started as a company to actually try to track pets. Okay, but unfortunately, pets in Malaysia is a bit different from the Western world. So the business didn't do so well. Then we found that actually car got more value in Malaysia, and because it's for productivity purpose, and also actually Ministry of Transportation actually enforced that all commercial vehicle must have GPS since 2014. So for those who do not know, who doesn't know about this, so that is why our business take off once the enforcement actually pick up and enforce more officially during 2018. Okay, so how GP Sina and how I become part of GP Sina, we actually a software solution company. So we have been doing software for past 20 years. In one of the occasions that we actually pump into the founder from China, okay, actually started the GP Sina business in Malaysia. So we pump to each other, and they are actually looking for solution for solving their problem with IoT trackers issues back then. Okay, that's how we started. So basically, we are a Malaysian company. What we believe is the vision to craft a safer, smarter, and more connected world through transformative technology. So our vision is focused on the road safety, okay, using IoT for smarter transportation and innovate vehicle connectivity. At this stage, we have powering 21,000 connected devices in operation right now. We have sold more than 45,000 trackers over the past 7 years ago. Yeah, since 7 years ago. So what makes GP Sina different from others solution provider? We have provide our own hardware, and we also work with other hardware provider. So one of the partner is Teltonika, is also our members in the MyIoTA. So we can integrate to any sensors, dashcam, and so on. Our platform is actually IoT platform. Of course, we can make the platform to work with any IoT solutions, but we focus on transportation at this moment. And we will dive in more deeper in the transportation to make smart transportation, smart mobility, and become a reality. Okay. So as for the software side, it's all in-house built-in, all developed in-house by Malaysian actually. Yeah. Then we have SIM cards that actually bundle together with the solutions. So for customer, they do not need to worry about buying hardware, software, and connectivity separately. They can just buy from us. We will also provide customer service. We also on top of that, we also have a retail network throughout Malaysia, and this can give them the support for diagnostics for hardware issues and also to do installations. This is one of the key strengths that we have because not many providers in Malaysia that can actually cover nationwide. We are the very few ones that actually do that, and some company that actually come to us and want the fleet to be installed within 1 week. for hundreds of vehicles, we can cover that, we can do that. So coming back on the connectivity partners, we have PCSU as an international partners. We have MyIoTA for local telcos. So both are actually MyIoTA member as well. Moving forwards, all our product are CRIM and MCMC certified, and our company gotten our ISO and SME Corp rating. So we also got our product rated by MOT. MyLoss is part of the agency within the Transportation Ministry. So we have this one of the products, TrackScore. We actually gotten the 5-star from MOT. Yeah, so see some of our products. On the top, we have this called M4. It's basically 4G GPS tracker, mainly tracking location, speed, and some built-in sensor that can do vibration, engine on/off, and wire cards. So basically, this is the most affordable, the cheapest provided by us, cheaper product provided by us. Then moving forward is another more slightly high-end device that can actually do driving behavior, can actually do some kind of external cabling that can do panic button and immobilize the vehicles. So both are actually our own hardware manufacturing in China by our founders. So moving forward, we have this X1, which actually gotten our MOT awarded this 5-star rating for TrackScore. So on top of what we have on M4 and M5S, it also come with the towing, jammer, and crash detections, and work with external sensors like fuel sensor, temperature sensor, and ID tag to identify the drivers. Moving forward, we actually will be launching our 4G AI dashcam very soon, target in Q4. So this is actually a built-in AI that actually can do ADAS and DMS. For those who do not familiar with ADAS, basically it's advanced driving assistance systems. Some newest cars actually have that. So if you have if before asleep, then you actually depart from the lane. They actually help you to push back and so on. And some like autonomous driving behavior also come with the ADAS features also. Okay, but of course camera, we can't do that. We just more like a warning. So you have a voice warn you. And with the 4G, we can capture the video for driver while they are actually falling asleep or have distraction playing on the phones, or actually doing phone calls. And some industry like oil and gas, they're very strict requirement that they have to detect smoking. So the driving monitoring system can do that as well. Okay, and some industry they actually need the have something like the facial recognition. So all this is built in the AI dashcam. Different model have different features. Next, move on. This solution is something that we are working on right now. We call this e-call, emergency call. So what you have seen previously in this slide is basically more on a preventive measure, mean that you prevent something to happen. Okay, prevent accidents to happen. What we believe is actually we follow the what this thing called the UN WHO initiative, have this agenda to reduce fatality on the road by 50% by 2030. So we actually using this as our KPI to do this target for Malaysia as well, because Malaysia is part of this initiative. Okay, so moving forward, we are developing this thing. As you know, a lot of accidents happens in the highway. They actually have difficulty to pinpoint the precise locations. So with GPS, this thing will be able to track and know where is the exact locations. As compared to someone try to make a call and try to tell the emergency response team, okay, where the accident happens, this thing is reverse. the eCall solutions will tell you where it happens, and depends on the scenario. Okay, you can do something like you can initiate the call if the driver in the vehicle, okay, need to have a medical emergency or breakdowns or accidents to support. I mean, he break the accidents, he can actually do the call as well. Okay, so with the crash detection, the sensor in the GPS and the dash cam, we can detect crash. So with that, we can initiate the call to the driver to check whether he's okay. After few call, if he's not picking up, then we will call the 999 on behalf. So this is what we believe with these solutions. Instead of preventive, we can shorten the response time to save life. As we all know, life is very valuable, and based on the current statistic, one life in Malaysia is cost 3.2 million. This is the statistic given by, I think, Sakso, I think, in one of the events that we attended. So this product is still on the R&D stage, and we target to go to market by 2026. So I would like to just share some of the thoughts that we believe and how this smart mobility will has happened and happening, and what going to happen in the next few years. So we believe all this start with the SMS-based GPS tracking. Back then, I think somewhere in before 2000s, we do not have the app yet, so we do not have something like what is called the 4G and so on. So we have to rely on the SMS to check the locations. So the location, I mean, we didn't even have a Google Map back then. So it's very manual. We just receive, based on this, we will receive what is called the coordinates. Okay. So you have to map back where these locations. Then moving forward, we have a more simple, basic capability of the tracker with simple sensors. And now we are more sensor. You can do a lot of things like driving behaviors. You have external sensors that can track temperatures for people who actually doing cold chain business. It will be very helpful for them, increase their productivity and cut down the loss. If they do forget to close the door properly or something that is very, very important for them, it's all at their assets. Okay. So at this point, we are already at the stage that we have this telematics for AI dashcam. So where video and data become important for safer driving. So data also become cheaper right now compared to 20 years ago. So all this is possible right now. So this is what we at this stage at the moment. So moving forward, we will develop these e-course solutions, and together with some China partner in Shenzhen that we are working on. And moving forward, what we believe is AI will play a very big role in these analytics for fleet and so on to increase productivity, to cut down the cost and so on. So moving forward further, that is where we believe that traffic lights, toll, and other predictive routing will be integrated into the hardware and software as well. So this is what we envisions. And at the I wouldn't say it last, but at least what we can see at the moment will become what is called V2X, the vehicle to everything. Okay, so the real-time communication between the vehicles and infrastructure. This is what we like to believe that by maybe year 2030 or 2035, all this will be made possible together with the autonomous driving, smart mobility, and so on. So why IoT in the smart transportation? Basically, without IoT, a lot of this thing is not possible. Okay, with sensors, with the cloud, the infrastructure readiness, so all this is made possible. We have safer routes. Okay, we can monitor real time where the driver goes, and we can track back where did he go and the driving behavior, what is the speed that he driving and so on. I mean, this just to share, I think last 2 months, one of the bus accidents, what is it called? They supposed to have the GPS installed, but the company didn't install it, or somehow someone just unplugged the GPS something. So our minister Anthony Look actually in the press release they actually say why the company does not have the GPS, and actually suspend the license for the company. So I believe this is a very important product for transportations, especially logistic company. Moving forward, this operation efficiency can be improved by reducing fuel and maintenance costs. Over here, I wanted to share one of our customers. He have been having a small fleet, 5 to 6 vehicles, doing pest control. So before he put in the GPS, he complained to me that he's this thing called the maintenance cost for the vehicle is very expensive, like spending 2,000 to 3,000 every years per vehicles. So he just come to a point to frustrations, and he bought a new cars. So by spell he put in the GPS. After that, he can actually know what happens, because his crew, his our staff, okay, actually on the aircon on the engine for 45 minutes, 1 hour while we're doing the servicing. So these things actually damaging the vehicles. The IoT and our platforms, we can actually tell the owner this is happening, and with this, he actually can reduce his cost of the operation and save cost on the maintenance part. Okay. Of course, moving forward, this GPS device and also what this thing called the dash cam can be a thief preventive as well, and enhance security, because there's a recording even during parking modes. So it helps for evidence as well. Right now, a lot of times, what is what I understand, if accident happens, the first thing the police officer asks the people involved will be like, do you have a dash cam? Yeah, so this is a very common thing right now. So we believe dashcam will become the key next important thing in the transportations. Okay. So moving forward, we also invest and make our platform more better performance, much more scalable. So before we make people productive, we make sure that ourselves is productive. So our system is fail safe, scalable. I think yeah, that's it for my presentation today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken. I think it's very insightful. How important is IoT for transportation? I think if you look around, not just Malaysia but across the world, a lot of heavy vehicle, lorries, buses, create a lot of problems. I think it's timely as well. Technology is there. I think it just more of the political view and the industry, emphasize on safety for the public. I think Ken mentioned just now, quite a lot of nice features. They were awarded the 5-star score by the Miros, which is good, for their products. And I think the e-call smart emergency would be very useful also, in event of disaster and so on. So, okay. I think it's good. Our viewer online is increasing. I saw the numbers here. So next, our last speakers before our Q&A. So if you all have any question, do post it, on the chat there, so that we can address it to speakers. So our last speakers, I would like to invite Aiman, a very good friend that I know for many years since when I was in the government. So he will share with you about empowering business productivity through digital platform network plus. Aiman, over to you. Yeah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good evening. I'm supposed almost 6 o'clock. Hey, sorry. Okay, so for my presentation, the applications and then cross sectors. And then for your information, we have 14 sectors under MPC, from agro-food, manufacturing and services. So basically me and Dr. Alimaton, we are from Modern Management and Technology Division. We are promoting technology as a leverage to increase productivity for the businesses. Okay. Maybe some recap on what Dr. Halimatul mentioned earlier on. MPC is one of the agency under MITI. We help businesses and now even the public sector to increase productivity through three areas. First, regulations, talents, and of course, technology. And IoT is part of the technology. And then even a couple of years ago, we have a program to encourage businesses to adopt IoT to increase technology, to increase productivity. And then as a government agency, we have a target to be in the top 12 most competitive nation, as mentioned by Dr. Arimaton, and also to grow productivity by 3.6% annually for the period 2026 until 2030. And then this is actually based on labor productivity measurement, which is GDP over employment. GDP, simply said, is the government expenditure plus investment plus exports plus consumption ability for the business, the individual to spend the money, and even on the purchasing power. Okay. Okay. So as I mentioned, we would like to be in the top 12 most competitive nation. Then now here we are at the third. And then as we can see, for competitiveness, there are four factors. It's not stated here, but it's being measured by four factors: economic performance, government efficiency, infrastructure, and business efficiency. So how do we measure business efficiency? It's about the ability for the leaders of the companies to drive digital transformation in the companies, the ability of the companies to use digital tools and technology, the ability of the companies to use big data and analytics. I think it's aligned with what IoT can do for the businesses and for the industry and even for the nation. And of course, they are not running away from talking about the digital skills and technology, the ability of the talents to upskill and to leverage technology. Okay, so from this chart, we can see that in order to move from the first quadrant into the top tier quadrant, it is to increase the adoption of technology among businesses. And hence, IoT, I think, is play a big role in that. So, okay, this is one chart where MPC advocating the stakeholders on how we can help the businesses to increase productivity. It's as simple as matching the supply and demand. It sounds very simple, but very difficult. I think the business people know even better than us, but we are trying to play the role where we are connecting the supply and demand. Where my team in digital productivity nexus on how we can increase the digital productivity, or actually the ICT services productivity, is by having more adoption and more opportunity for the supply side, like IoT companies, to get more companies adopt IoT, and they can, the company that adopt IoT can increase their productivity. Okay, so what we have is we have tried to have the whole ecosystem, the whole journey, where they start with digital pledge, the company taking a pledge to increase productivity, to improve themselves, and then to participate in the programs, and then to showcase that there are impact on productivity initiative. And then we supply side, the company, the technology, and also the company on the demand side, the company that required and will be interested and will adopt the technology. So in MPC, we have 13 sectors, as I mentioned: food, manufacturing, aerospace, automotive, pharmaceutical, even up to tourism, state construction, we have 14. And then I can see from the presentation just now from the companies around the globe, there are a lot of interesting use cases. But I think there are another question whether what kind of companies that can adopt this, and what are the things that can give the spark for the companies in Malaysia to adopt IoT. I think for us, we are looking at, it's not so much about the tools, but the impact. That's why when we are trying to advocating for everything to be able to measure the before and after, and then later on to convert the improvement into monetary impact, how it affect the P&L of the companies, where sometimes it needs the tangible result, where in monetary term they can convince the top management to make decision. I think that's how we can make it more natural, and then a business case for the businesses on the ground. So to share a little bit on what we do on the ground, I mean, the things that we do, as I mentioned, the journey of digital transformation journey, we have the pledge, because I think we have a task force where the chairman is from the industry, Datuk Wee Chuan Beng, founder of Redtone. He believed that the changes start with the leaders, of course. That's why we are coming with to hitting the leaders to see the good impact of the digitalization, and then to make the changes in the organization. So we have the Go Big with Digital, Breakthrough, Integrity, Good. Okay, and then after that, one-stop center for digitalization. So in this platform, we have some programs, and then we have the some projects. This platform is to make it industry driven. In comparison to other government initiative, where there is funding, there is budget, we can sustain the platform. But what we are trying to do here is more natural, where it runs by themselves without government intervention. We're just facilitating them, and then through government program, we match the supply and demand. But at the end of the day, to sustain the platform, to sustain the business have to make businesses, transactions, and profit. Okay. So and then on the third part, we have a list of productivity improvement program. For example, by reskill IoT. First, actually, we are doing IoT also, and acceleration learning for industry adoption. So we give opportunity for businesses to learn about the potential benefit of technology, and try to develop use cases, and then measure the before and after impact. That was important for MPC. And then we have the showcase. Okay. So this is the platform that I mentioned about. And then this is where for today, I would like to invite all the participants from the industry to be part of the community. The company that partnering with us said this is like a CSR, but I believe there's some business case for them later on. But what I to say is this is without the government budget. So we are doing it so we can make the transaction more natural, so we can make the platform more sustainable. So at the end of the day, with or without budget from the government, the platform can sustain. Okay, that's the biggest point, because we are taking the spirit of when we have the Malaysia Productivity Blueprint 7-8 years ago, where the productivity improvement must be driven by the industry. And then at the end of the blueprint, the initiative must be sustainable, where the industry can drive the initiative by themselves. So, okay, later on when you go to the platform, it's actually just a landing page, but at the end of at the back end, we have the okay. So digital solutions, you can register there, and then that's where the opportunity, where if there is a program, we can match the supply and demand side. We can give opportunity for speaking, engagement, exhibition, and so on and so forth. Okay, this is the snapshot of how the platform looks like. So we would like to give opportunity for the companies to register there, and then the user of the platform can rate and review the companies that are registered under this platform. So it's like a Google review. I think that also the opportunity for us to assess whether this company is legit or not and providing good or bad services. So as I mentioned, we are trying to make it more natural as possible, and then without the intervention of the government to like when you register, we filter, and then it takes 2 weeks to go through the document and etc. So I think this registration process is almost instant. Okay. Because we are not giving grant, but we are giving the platform and opportunity for the industry to do the business, and hopefully we can have more companies to adopt technology, especially IoT, and increase their productivity. Okay. Okay, so this is my last slide. In order to drive the nation to be the most competitive nation, we need the companies in Malaysia, especially, to adopt technology and increase productivity and help the nation move into the top 12. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask me, or you can take a look at the page and enter the platform. And then you can also register as one of the companies in the community, scanning the QR code. Actually, maybe later on we can also work with MyIoTA to have your logo as part of the companies that register there, and then maybe one logo on IoTA to be there. Then you can recognize this is the members of MyIoTA. Actually, they are also working with some other association out there to have more traction and the bigger community. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. It's nice to hear from the government point of view as well about how we can work to digital transformation and thinking on productivity. I think it's nice to have a one-stop center to, for the, what do you call it, digital solution providers, and how we can increase productivity, through digitalization. I think it's very informative. So we'll start your digital pledge, today. After this, I think we shouldn't stop here. We should continue to see how we can collaborate between government, industry, and so on. So how we can generate opportunity, and so we can reduce. We can improve the ranking. I think now we are at 23rd. 23rd. So target is 12. I think it's quite good. So let's keep
collaboration together. Okay, so maybe I think we are at
the end of the session and Q&A. Voice very strong. Okay, so we'll try to speak a little bit louder the mic. Okay. Just hold on a second. So maybe I'd like to invite, before we go for the Q&A, maybe Mr. Lee want to say something, and then Dato also, or anyone in the room here to say anything before we go. We wait for the Q&A question if there's any. If not, I prepared some question. Maybe I'll just bounce it. Okay. Dato, you want to say something?
Good evening, everyone. My question is to MPC. Okay. The question is that you want to encourage digitalization among the SMEs. How do you encourage them to, how do you ensure that they actually do it? One way is to incentivize them. Maybe a slight tax incentive or something like that for meeting certain criteria. Is there any such plan in place?
So the audience live can listen to us for the benefit of the other platform, right? Yeah.
Okay, maybe I just hold it like this. Okay. Okay, Dato and members of the webinar, I think one of the program that we do, we incentivize businesses, especially the small ones, by starting adopting digital technology, which is the practical and economical. So we are start by using basic digital technology. For example, for IoT, last time we worked with Intel, Axiom Tech, and also some local companies, Hibiscus, the tools that more educational to give them spark, to give them ideas on how they can start improving some of the processes, how to use technology. The funding part is very small, but the impact part is we are teaching them, if you do this, what will be the potential before and after. So let's say they want to go for the next level, actually they need to go to another agencies. So for example, last time the government has this industry forward program where they do assessment and then matching with the solution providers, and then they get a sizable funding, financing assistance, and then they can go more bigger and complex program. But what we do here is we more like helping small and then give them the opportunity to get access to the technology. Because from our so-called assessment, we have like finding that some small enterprises find it difficult to start. So we give them, okay, this is the start. Even actually from our experience, although we are introducing some particular products or solution, but some companies find it difficult to adopt. But what interesting is it gives them idea, like I mentioned, and then they start to be more curious and explore other solutions that might be more suitable for them. I think that's what we are, as the government agency, would like to encourage that. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. So yeah, very good evening again, everyone. I think well, I'm very touched about the the 2018 during the Dahlia time when you started the Plug Fest, everything like that. I think we are pretty much follow the program until now, yeah. Because although just now I think Aiman mentioned about the Plug Fest thing, that the spark, the ignition that given to this SME, we are following the program until now, although the funding has ended, but then we have been following this one, and in fact we brought a more practical model to the SME again, another round. That was a time that I was trying to get hold of this Aiman. These are the past thing that we are going to bring back again to show it to you, because this we started 2019, until the COVID time we stopped. By right, we supposed to go to Sabah at the time. Yeah, we went to MPC Kuching during the time. So anyway, yeah, that is I think in for the advance of this AI, agentic AI or Gen AI, I think has given us another crystal ball. Yeah, this one is a amazing crystal ball that can predict, can tell, things like that. So I think I didn't prepare anything, but I think as on behalf of Malaysia IoT Association, I think thank you very much for hosting us for MPC, and I will pass back to the John again.
Thank you, CC. I'd like to maybe I prepare some question maybe for the speakers. Oops, sorry. Maybe for Encik Amar, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Just curious, based on your presentation just now, right? What could be the SME ROI, if they were to realistically to adopt IoT, in the facilities management? I think we in today's session, there's quite a lot of sharing of how to improve efficiency and productivity. Maybe in a short while, in the interest of time, maybe can share a little bit, what is your thought on that? Yeah.
Okay, you're actually asking about the ROI, right? On how do we adopt IoT to facility management, right? That's your question?
Yes. Yeah. Because
okay, so basically,
always the question of
yeah, of course, yes.
chicken and egg, what is the
Correct.
return?
Correct. It comes in several layers. Firstly, cost saving from reduced energy wastage and proactive maintenance. Secondly, efficiency gains through automation and workforce optimization. Thirdly, improve compliance with SLA, which reduces penalties improve customers' trust. Especially for SMEs, even a small reduction in downtime or energy bills translate to significant savings. We can see the difference within 16 to 12 months of deployment. Yeah, so that's my answer in summary.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think it's
Welcome.
important.
Thank you.
We tend to be reactive in a way, so we should be
Yes.
proactive as much as we can. Of course, budget is always a challenge. Next, I'd like to
Thank you.
refer this question to LH. Maybe you mentioned about smart spaces just now. It's not just about technology. You know, in a real world example, you know, how can SME or small businesses benefit, you know, from this type of technology? Yeah.
So I think just now I did mention about SME in the retail world. So usually in the retail world, sometimes they do not.
Sorry, can't hear.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I will give two examples. So the first one, as I mentioned earlier during my presentation, I was talking about SME in the retail business. So by having some sort of cameras or AI vision to detect any of the footfalls, you know, customer going in and out, buying behaviors, I think these are some of the datas which can be so-called supported and provided to the marketing or even the SME top management, yeah, in order to make certain kind of arrangement or different strategy. I think that's one of the SMEs can able to take up such technology. And the second one, I think security-wise is also quite important. And instead of having a full-time 24/7, maybe manpower to a physical person having to look at the store or to monitor the store. The other one we can use is, of course, as I mentioned just now, we can do people behavior and also object detection. And this is by 24/7, and you can get those type of security standard and so-called accuracy at the same time as well. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, LH. Next, I'd like to, Sarah, are you there, Sarah? How can a 5G enable smart factory? I think that's one of our interests as well, especially Mr. Lee, you know, is the chairperson for smart manufacturing. Can enhance the company productivity and profitability. Maybe you can share from your perspective and company. Yep, thanks.
Sorry. Okay. Let me take our 5G factory as an example. That we have reduced our capital expense for savings of around 15% by reducing the wired network and also the EHS security and also to multiple network integration. So and for the OPEX savings, we have to around 30% and brought by the improvement of the production efficiency and logistics efficiency, and also by reduction of manpower. So and for the maintenance and operations, we also have reduced the cost of around up to 25%, thanks to the faster fault location and also for the predictable maintenance. So these are all the efficient and the productivity brought by the 5G for the smart factory. Okay, thank you.
So, next, Mahil, are you there? So many phone coming in, so my apology. You mentioned just now Middle East, what do you call that? Adoption or growth of IoT, right? You know, can you share what are the single most important driving growth or IoT in the Middle East? Maybe in a very brief one. Yep.
Okay, if you are talking about business of IoT now, it's a focal point that the Gulf, especially Saudi Arabia and Dubai, is to build large smart cities, and Saudi Arabia also to prepare itself for the Expo and for the World FIFA Cup. There is a lot of opportunities over there, a lot of roaming for innovation. They are attracting most of the companies all over the world. You know that Elon Musk and Trump came to Riyadh just to push generative AI, domestic data centers, and the cognitive data centers in the country. So I think there is very big opportunities to be there, but need a special type of collaboration between the stakeholders. And I think it's opportunity for the Asian side and especially Malaysia IoT companies to came to this region to provide or at least compete with the other parties all over the world. And there is a lot of cultural bonds between the two sides that can encourage such stories.
Okay, thanks, Mahir. Next, I'd like to refer this question to Ken. Ken, I think this is a very interesting question. Do you see foreign technologies in IoT for smart transportation as a threat in Malaysia or or the region? I mean, I'd like to hear from your expert perspective on smart transportation. Yeah.
Okay. First thing first, I think nobody beat China in terms of the manufacturing part of it. Okay, especially come to cameras technologies. So whether we like it or not, we have to for cost efficient point of view, we have to depend on them to make the device. But we still stand a competitive advantage in some of the parts of the business, like the services to the customer and also platform point of view to localize the solution and so on. So if I see this as a depends on how we look at it, whether it's opportunity, if we partner with them, or we see it as a threat.
Okay, I guess we have to be always ready. Economically, global economy has changed a lot of paradigm shift. Between various countries. Okay, last one. I like to refer to Jaman. What is the difference between your platform currently with other directories or initiative taken by other agency? I know there's a lot of agency of ministry. I was from different ministry as well. A lot of so-called overlap or maybe can better collaboration. Maybe can share from your point of view. Thank you.
Okay, so I think similar questions from many parties on this. So actually, the things that I believe the beauty of this platform is actually is industry driven. As I mentioned earlier on, this is aligned with our spirit mentioned under Malaysia Productivity Blueprint. Initiative must be industry driven, and then our intention to make the platform as natural as possible. The transaction, the existence of the platform is not driven by the government budget. Let's say one day the government budget, we are out of budget, we need to stop the platform. So in order for the platform to be sustainable, we need to have like matching opportunity for the demand and supply side. And also we work with the partners. I think we want to make the transaction more natural, but at the same time, I think there is still needs some interventions and assistance for the government. So the operator of the platform will also list down all the government grants, incentive of financing assistance that available out there to be assessed by the companies that needs those assistance to increase productivity or even to do other things to adopt technology in particularly. Okay.
Thank you very much, Aiman, for sharing that perspective. I think we a little bit run out of time. A little bit. Maybe I'd like to have Doctor, if you want anything additional, and then maybe James, then after that we will close for, unless there's any additional question, for those who are, I think we still got quite a lot of people.
Okay, keep decreasing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite surprised.
Yeah. Okay, maybe because of different time. Yeah, we are going. All right. Okay. Thank you so much to my IoTA. Yeah, especially Mr. James. Yeah, John Tay. Yeah, and other members. Yeah. So basically, we MPC we facilitate. Yeah, we support. Yeah, SMEs, businesses. Yeah. Especially to adopt technology to improve or boosting productivity of their business. Yeah. So as Aiman also shared earlier, yeah, we have this year we are for our program more focused on AI adoption. Yeah. So we welcome, yeah, to all members here, all the solution providers, expert, industry players, to together with MPC. Yeah. Together with MPC to encourage, assist, coaching, mentoring other businesses out there. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Doctor. So, before that, before I pass to James to close it, I think we have quite a lot of Dr. Wan Ping as well. Terence from GSMA Hong Kong, Chance from Guangzhou, Danny from Huawei in Hong Kong. We have Janet, then Jerry Yao from China as well. So I think it's quite a good session this afternoon, even though I know it's different time zone. I see we still got quite a lot of people online. So I'd like to pass to James, or Helen, do you want to say something? Or okay, all right, thank you. So James, yeah.
Okay, for everyone joining us, thanks for taking the time off, right? I think during this session, if any mistakes on our hand, logistic wise, audio, video, again, a bit apologize, right? Because everyone is wondering their what. So I mentioned, we will try to improve in the next session. So again, thanks everyone. Hope to see you guys again in our next IoT for you, right? We are looking forward to your presence again now. Back to you, John.
Okay, thank you. With that, I would like to end the session. I know it's 6 p.m. here. The traffic is probably quite bad out there. For those in different time zone, I think you have a good day. It's not weekend yet, long holiday lagi, right? Okay, still got one more day. So, thanks again very much. I'd like to thanks MPC, Dr. Halimatul Jaiman and team here for making this possible. I know it's our first time, after a while, doing a webinar. I think we will further improve some of our weak areas, and maybe we'll get more newer mic. 4 mics, we need that. So maybe that's okay. But I think hopefully the session, everyone has learned, do continue network as well, so that we can continue to push Malaysia to increase our competitive ranking, in the very near future. So with that, we'll end the session. Gambar, okay. All right, so we will have a group photo. Not sure how we can do it with the audience online. Maybe you can share. Okay, yeah, thanks. Okay, macam mana? If you all can on your camera, so can somebody snapshot it? Can somebody just look into your camera and then siapa boleh ambil? Okay lah, boleh ambil gambar. Okay, so just smile, cheers. Let's take a group photo for the album. Yep. Sorry. Oh, okay. For those who are not okay. Helen, come. Those who have no camera, come. Let's see. Maybe you can sit behind the doctor. Yeah. Come in front. Dato', come. Maybe we can use that one. Some can share the. Okay, some can come this side if you want. Yep. Come this side. Yeah. Or you can go there. I don't know how. Yeah, there's a few full notebook there. So just stay a few. I think there's one notebook here. So you can share it. So stand there. Boleh tolong ambil gambar? So position yourself. So okay. Boleh tolong ambil gambar? Make sure. for joining. Okay, thank you very much. Have a very good evening and have a productive day. For those who are working, we are going home.
Thank you.
See you in the next webinar. Yeah. Kita ambil satu gambar right